So we had a very, very informative procrastination video right there. And to summarize that more, I'll call Rahul Uncle to talk more about it.
Jay Swaminarayan. So yeah, I wanted to show the video because this satsang, right? Learning about our religion, studying the religion, is one of those situations where we don't really have any hard deadline, right? And that's where we run into the issues where you saw that life calendar, right? So for me, for example, I have already used more than half the boxes, right? And how much did I achieve? We have thousands of kirtan. Today we talked about the kirtans and the sastros. We have 10 sastros and so many kirtans. How many did I achieve in half of my life, right? And I have another half left, right? Uh, and But you guys are very lucky. You are very young yet, right? Haven't used much of the boxes, but somehow we have to figure out that how we can keep going in our satsang when there is no deadline. Maybe we can break it down into per year plan, and this kind of shibirs actually helps us, right? Every year we have a different theme. Every 6 months, actually, we have a different theme, and we try to achieve certain goals. And whoever is coming to this shibirs, uh, actually we are achieving that goal, right, without having real deadline. And But in between the shibirs, how do we keep going? So we all have to think and create our own plan. We don't have that many sastros. Actually, there are 10 that Maharaj said that we should be reading, at least those 10. uh, Make your own plan, whatever works for you. If you like kirtans more, make your own plan and figure out how you can self enforce and self create the deadline and keep going, right? Because we don't have that many boxes left in our life, right? And they are going to go down one box every week, right? So I wanted to show that, because we are in that situation, no deadline situation, but very important, that satsang, our kalyan after our current life, right? Next birth, going to the Akshardham. Those are very important achievements that we want to achieve, but we don't have a deadline. So think about it in between the shibirs, and come to the shibirs. That will help you waking up that monster, panic monster, right? So uh, that's all I wanted to say. Jay Swaminarayan, back to you.
Thank you, Rahul Uncle, for that awesome video. To me, like even I've just been part of the Shibir and like helping to do the slides, etc. Right? When I saw that calendar, my own panic monster rised up, and I'm just like, oh, I don't have so much time left too. Even though I'm doing all this, it's like really, really hard. So, genuinely, thank you, Rahul Uncle. We should all think about it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to transition into what's going to be our next Shibir in summer. That's going to be our 10th Shibir. Can you imagine? We've been doing this for 10 years now. That's crazy. To me, it's just awesome, right? I've had to be a part of this. I've been a small part of it. So let's just watch a small promo video. Can someone unmute and tell me if you guys can see the video?
Yes.
Awesome. So that was our small preview of what's going to come on next year, 2021 summer. I'm going to give it to Sagar by now to give us some more info on that.
Hey, Jay, smart everyone. So Seva is going to be our theme for our 2020 summer Shibir. So there are two words in this, if you guys all remember it. Everlasting friendships. 10 years of having a friendship and a bond created with the Satsangis of our Sampradaya. And the other word was unbreakable faith. We have to keep faith in God no matter what happens, and He will always be there for us in one form or another. So seva is a Sanskrit word, and it describes the act of a selfless service, which is an adjective. And it's what selfless is. It's about being concerned with the needs and the wishes of others, right? And service means the act of helping. So you're basically you're gonna help others to fulfill their needs and their wishes. And seva comes in many forms. What I want you guys to do before the Shibir comes is to form this act and conduct this act in these forms, be it God, your family, your friends, or your community, especially in the times of the pandemic right now. Make a mask or help out your friends, those who have been affected by it. Go clean, make a donation, and give back to others, because that's what we have been given, the blessings of our life, and where we are right now, we could give back to others, right? And with that, we are actually having a sweater and a coat drive for every chapter. So our goal for that right now is to get as many coats and sweaters as we can dry cleaned, please, and take it and donate that to your drive. And you guys already had the top 10 actually just made a contribution of $25, of to SVG charity. So before I give it off, I want to say these last words to you guys. Keep doing what you guys are doing. Keep growing for the betterment of yourselves. Keep grinding. Always give it your 110%. And always, 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 please keep faith in Bhagwan. Jesmai.
Jai Saran Sagarbai, thank you for that awesome preview to our next 2021 Summer Shibir Seva. So from here, we'll do some few closing remarks. I'll hand it over to Rahul Uncle for a few words for the Shibir and what's going to happen next.
Thank you, Jay Swaminarayan. Yeah, so that this last 2 days were very informative, very much fun for me. Learned a lot of things, different perspective. Uh, that game, Kahoot, the game that we just played, and the discussion, the debate was my one of my favorite. We couldn't hold off people, right? Even the moderator, they wanted to jump in, and everyone was really pumped up. So I'm really glad that we all are so committed and so much interested in understanding and analyzing very different aspects of Shastros and Kirtan. And I'm sure that if we would have given a different topic, all of you would have excelled in those other topics too. And that doesn't happen during only 2 days, right? So Shibir માં આપણે આવીએ, when we come to the Shibir, we exchange what we already know, we gain some new knowledge, but I can see that all of you are doing a lot of study, a lot of satsang in between the Shibirs, mostly maybe daily or weekly, and that shows in the Shibir. So uh, that was the congratulations for that, for staying focused in between Shibir as well. Um, and like I said yesterday morning, that when we exchange the idea, we learn from each other, and there were a lot of opportunities that I got in this Shibir to learn from many different perspectives that people brought. Uh, especially for that kirtan and sastros. And yesterday there were a lot of serious study. There were a lot of different angles, like how do you go from Kanish to Madhyam to Uttam, Satsang, and a lot of inner working details that we know those words, but what is the meaning behind it, and how do we go from one place to another place to a better place, and so forth, right? So thank you for sharing, thank you for participating. And like we talked earlier, the summer topic is a seva. Seva in English we would say karma, right? Like how do we physically help temple, satsang, people who need. That's a seva, right? There are a lot of examples in Maharaj. Himself did a seva of others, santos and haribhaktos, and many santos and haribhaktos did a seva for not only Maharaj but other santos and haribhaktos too. And we all do that in our temple, in our chapter, right? But I'm sure that when summer comes, I will know more about the seva. You guys are going to figure out some new angles, some interesting aspect of a seva as well. So I'm very excited about the summer Shibir. Um, we are still in the middle of the COVID, so you might have a question about in person or virtual. But the LNDYM leadership team will clarify that. They are working really hard on figuring out how do we want to conduct the summer Shibir. Uh, but I have seen in last two Shibir, even if it is virtual, it's still same effectiveness, same amount of knowledge and fun that we have, uh, uh, just like how we meet in person as well. So I'm sure it will be fun, and I'm very excited about it. Uh, with that, I'm going to give back to uh, uh, give back, and I think that's all I wanted to say today.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Rahul Uncle. Appreciate that. Next, we would like to call Kaushal Uncle to say a few words about how the Shibir was and, just give us some concluding thoughts.
Just a minute, everyone. So this year's Shibir was exciting. It was fun. There was a lot of effort and work put in by a lot of the folks. There's a lot of people involved in the background that do a lot of work. And believe it or not, from the past Shibirs that I was very much involved in, the instructors and the people that are planning the Shibir learn the most from the Shibirs because they have to prepare themselves to be ready to teach all the material. So, I think they're probably learning a lot more than the people that are actually joining, so they're very thankful. And also, I think we should have a round of applause for all these people that have dedicated hours and hours of their personal time preparing for the Shibir for everyone to join. And for our next Shibir, Seva, this is our 10th Shibir, so it's going to be amazing. And in this Shibir, Seva Shibir, please do not miss out on it. Whether it's in person, whether we have it remotely, we're going to bring a different perspective because Seva, we're going to bring Seva in a way that everyone that comes in to the Shibir will leave feeling that they're a better person than they came in prior to the Shibir. So we're going to have a different aspect of it. And Seva is very close to our Sampraday's main roots. If you read the Siksha Patra and everything, Maharaj always said that before you become a good satsangi, you should become a better human being. So our Sampradaya is not just focused on doing religious stuff, but it makes us a better person. And Seva is going to bring that better person out of us. So in the next Shibir, we're going to bring a different element to this whole Shibir. We're going to be doing a lot of stuff, activities. It's going to be more activity based, where you guys will be doing Sevas in many different aspects that you would not do normally. So make sure you guys attend the next summer Shibir. It's going to be a blast. It's going to be fun. And I guarantee you that you will leave a better person prior to coming to that Shibir. Just some nine. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, the entire team. You guys did an amazing job. Keep it up. And the future of our Sampradaya is looking very bright to me right now. So keep it up. Great work.
Thank you, Kaushal Uncle, for that great summary and what's coming up next. I'd like to call upon Mo to give a few words of concluding thoughts and what's coming up next.
Hey guys, Jay Soran, can you guys hear me?
Yep.
All right, awesome. First and foremost, everybody that had put in all their effort and energies, kudos to you. You guys did an amazing job. I want to actually welcome all the new guys and new gals that came into this Shibir this time around. Thank you for joining us. This is your family. This is your friends. This is your family. This is where you can come and talk to somebody. I hope you guys made new friends from here. And be sure to join us for our other Shibirs, and especially the next one that's coming up, which is going to be the big one, right? The 10th year anniversary Shibir. But above all, this Satsang no Rang, everyone just went through this whole 2 days. Satsang no Rang, what does it really mean, right? The flavors, the colors, everything that is brought together. We all make we're all different snowflakes, but when you combine into one snowball and become that one thing, that's what Satsang is all about. We may be different in our own ways. We're all different snowflakes, but when we bring together that one laddu, no one can stop us. We can hit the world hard with that. So, and the snowball, it is us. We are this energy ball. So just remember this. We're all part of this family. We're here for each other. We're here to make sure that, mentally we're sound as well. So please, if there's any questions, any concerns, any issues you guys have, you want to talk about, please, this whole panel right here, these are your families, these are your friends. Be free to come and talk to us, right? And I want everyone to join in on the next Shibir. It's going to be phenomenal. Seva is where we're gonna make it happen. 10th year anniversary. To all the guys, Dhruv, freaking amazing job, by the way. Awesome. Everyone, Chandani, you too, amazing job. Everyone that was part of this whole Shibir is amazing. And all the new guys and new gals that join in, please make sure you introduce yourselves. Before we go, guys, if we have enough time, please make sure that they introduce themselves. I love you all. Live your greatness. This is what you were meant to do. Live your greatness. And your passion should drive your happiness. Love you guys. Thank you. That's all.
Thank you, Mo. That was awesome. And I just want to say on behalf of everyone, we love you too. We love you too. Now I'll hand it over to Divyang Uncle. He's going to tell us a few words of concluding thoughts and what's coming up next.
Hi, Jeshwan and Badana. I know most of you don't know me, so my name is Divyang Patel. I'm from Scranton, Pennsylvania. So I just want to say thank you to everyone, first of all, to be part of this amazing Shibir, like Satsang, right? And I really want to special thank to all of those people who have worked so hard from last 3-4 months, I would say, in gathering all the requirements and all the materials and making these slides and everything, right? So thank you all. And about the Niyam Nishtay and Perks, we did focus on Niyam Nishtay Perks. I wouldn't go much deep into that, but I would say don't break your Niyam, don't let your Nishtay shaken, and don't leave your Perks. We are what we have got, like what Perks we are in right now. I don't know if we can ever get this kind of Perks. We are we have Swaminarayan Bhagwan's Nishtay, and we have took Swaminarayan Bhagwan's Perks, like, and Dharmakur's Perks. So I'm sure that we would never, there is no other Perks that can be better than Dharmakur's Perks, right? So don't ever leave these Perks. We are in a very good Perks. Apart from Niyam Nishtay and Perks, I just want to bring one more word in here: respect, right? Respect other people's Niyam Nishtay and Perks as well. When we talk about Niyam Nishtay and Perks, it should be for for ourselves, right? Our Niyam should be for ourselves. If someone is not following the same Niyam, or if someone doesn't have the same Nishtay or Perks, that doesn't mean they are not good. So always respect other people's niyam, nishtha, and perks as well, other people's belief as well. And depending on what niyams or what nishtha they are following, don't ever insult them. Always respect them as well. So that's all I wanted to say. Jai Swaminarayan.
Awesome. Thank you. Thank you so much for those words. As he mentioned, we should always respect everyone else. We have our own and we want to respect other people. So thank you for letting us know.
By the way, I was
Um,
drinking Satsang no Rang no Pivo Nepal juice. By the way, I
oh,
don't know
wow.
if you guys knew that.
That's
Right?
why you're so pumped. Yep.
Pumped
We're
up.
going to get Seva uses next year, right?
There you go, Seva juice. All right, just real quick, if you could unmute everybody, I want to hear one thing. I don't know if you remember from our fifth Shibir or whatnot, but there's one saying that we always said. Can you guys unmute yourselves, all of you, and can I get a total group? What is the things that we said in that Shibir?
One team,
One
one
team, one dream.
One team, one dream, guys.
One team, one dream.
One dream.
On a count of three.
Just going further with our conclusions, I'd like to hand it to Partbai for a few words.
Sure. Just on everyone, how are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing well. What a phenomenal Shibir. Great job, Dhruv, Rohan, Janni, all the kids that got involved in the Shibir. You guys did an amazing job. Great job teaching. You guys should give them a round of applause for all the effort that they put. All you guys should give a round of applause. You guys all did phenomenal, to be honest. I've never seen this much dedication and time in any of our Shibirs. This is phenomenal. You guys are amazing. Seriously, we are all one family. We are one Satsang family, right? And seriously, this is just, I'm shocked. I love everything about this Shibir. The Niyam Nishtay books, PowerPoints, to the video about procrastination, which that really hit me in the heart, to be honest. Like, I'm like, holy crap, like for school and stuff, like, not just school, but even Satsang too. Like, it hit me. So it was an amazing job. You guys did an amazing job. And I'm pretty sure that even for you guys, like for procrastination and stuff too, use it for school, use it for Satsang, learn from it, right? Satsang is not just for you to just utilize it just in Satsang. Satsang is for you to utilize in your daily lives, right? Throughout your daily lives, you can use Satsang, right? So every morning you can use it by doing your puja, right? Your niyams, nishchay and paksh. 3 qualities that makes you what kind of a Satsangi? A firm Satsangi, right? So these are the 3 qualities which I see in all of you guys, all right? I see this in all of you guys. You guys are all capable of doing it. So amazing job, phenomenal job, great job, team. All right, and I hope to see you all there at 2021 Shibir, 10th Shibir, guys. Hope to see you all there. Jai Swaminarayan, and phenomenal job. Round of applause to everyone. Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan, Partbai. Thank you for that. That was awesome. Summing up what we've learned and what we've done. Thank you. Next, I'd like to call upon our guest from UK. He's back again, Mr. Sanjay Bhai. Could you give us some few words? Thank you.
Just on everyone. Sorry to take your time on this again. Just want to say, first of all the people that have taken part in this Shibir, I think you should really appreciate the list carries on. These guys, I know personally, they've had sleepless nights over the past few days just to put this whole Shibir together. So, I mean, really hats off to them for putting all this together. And I watched most of the PowerPoints. One thing I would really touch upon is what Divyang Bhai, or should I say Divyang uncle? I mean, I don't know how old it is, so whatever suits your boat. But one of the things he said was really, really true. Talking about respecting each other, I always feel that there's 2 sides of the coin to satsang. So in satsang you'll get two types of people. You get one person that will be following niyam, Nishtay and Baksh, and there'll be another type that would be the opposite. They wouldn't be doing that basically. But one thing that should do, if a person is following Niyam, Nishtay and Baksh, he or she should never look down on someone that's not following it. Yeah, so you should never offend someone that's not following it. And for someone that's not following Niyam, Nishtay and Baksh, they should never offend a person that is following Niyam, Nishtay and Baksh. So it works both ways. You should always appreciate the people around you. And humanity, be human before being a satsangi. It's really key. And the perfect way I personally describe satsang as being a ladder. You'll never get from the bottom to the top overnight. You have to sort of make your way up the steps slowly. That's what satsang is. That's the way we should practice it. You'll never turn satsangi overnight. You just have to sort of make your way up the ladder. And another thing, as I've watched this video and some of the boys have been in touch with me a lot about the Seva Shibir. You can see Mo's going crazy. He's going left and right on his chair. But all I'm going to say is, by the looks of it, it's going to be the best Shibir ever held by LNDYM. Forget USA, UK, India, whatever it is. This is going to be the best Shibir ever. Because I've actually seen some of the plans and some of the activities that have been planned. It's going to be amazing. Hopefully, I'll try and make my way. Rowan has promised me a ticket, so I should be there. But yeah, the Shibir is going to be absolutely amazing. And I don't know where it is. I think it's Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. I'm definitely hoping to be there, and it's actually absolutely going to be amazing. Another thing, last thing I want to say is always remember this. Engrave this in your hearts if you have to. Never ever forget what Dharmakul have gone through for us. Never forget that. Come what may, what they've done for us, we're here because of them, right? So please stay supportive, follow them, follow their orders, follow their agnas, and stay loyal to them. That's one thing. What they've gone through for us, that's why we're here today. That's why me and you, that's why all of you are on this one Zoom platform, because of Dharmakul and no one else. So never ever forget that in your life. That's all I want to say. And thanks for this opportunity, Jesumran.
Thank you, Sanjay Bhai. Thank you for that great summary. As you know, right, he mentioned about two things. Is next year is going to be awesome. So make sure, Rohan, those tickets go to Sanjay Bhai. And then the second one is about Thermacol, right? We never, ever, ever forget that what they've done for us, and we can never pay it back. So we try small amounts as much as we can, you know. Everyone cool? Everyone with me? Yeah. Okay. So I want to take a few more minutes to kind of appreciate all the people who have helped me to be here, so to be able to hear everyone again. And I leave you with one thought, that please turn on your videos whenever we do this. And another thing is, I will see you again in 2021 in Seva. Cool? Jai Swaminarayan.
Jai Swaminarayan.
One heart, everybody. Heart.
Double clap.
Jai
Have an
Swaminarayan
awesome
to
time,
all.
guys. Love you all. Jai Sonaran.